got a lovely lady on the phone at the moment. Hopefully she's still there, and I'll have a chat with her. As he told me she is. That's always good news. I'll give a bit of introduction to her. Now, she's part of an organisation called Nurse Next Door, and if I could just say that in the last 2 years, there's been a collective feeling of isolation and anxiety in Australian residents who have been separated from their loved ones and the wider social community. And I guess for many people, that's been a life sentence for them. Now, with further ado, and thank you so much for hanging on there, Amal, while I did that introduction and you were listening to that last piece of music. We've got Amal Eneizat, who is she's taken up the franchise of Nurse Next Door. And first off, welcome to you, Amal.
Thanks to you for having me with you, John. That's
great. Are you coming through loud and clear, which is always a good sign? Now, I guess first off, can you tell me a little bit about this new concept that's just started up?
Yeah, we're with Nurse Next Door. We're providing home care services to our Australians in need for help. And as you said previously, with COVID hitting and hospitals are exhausted because of the full pressure on the hospitals, we're here to help. We're providing premium care for our like elderly or people with disabilities.
Yes, that's what I was just... That's just what I was going to ask you about there. It's primarily aimed at the elderly and in particular those with disability, isn't it?
Yes. We help everyone, but we help elderly and people with disabilities. And our aim is to help everyone, especially in these times. The health system is very exhausted at the moment, and everyone needs that help, and we're here to help everyone.
That's great. Yes. How have you found that? How long has it been going that you've been involved in it so far? How long is that?
I've launched 1st of December, and the first one in Sydney. So yeah, fairly new.
Yes, and it's been going quite well. Hopefully you're not run off your feet.
It's been going really well. We have a lot of people liking the idea of our services, the nursing and our pink car running around, and the nursing and the home care services. We do home care services 24/7 plus the nursing, and yeah, it's going really well.
What's your background then, Amal? Obviously,
I'm Jordanian.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
From the Middle East.
no, that's fine. I'm glad you told me that. But what is your background in nursing? Obviously, been a nurse for a while.
No, I am not a nurse, but I've worked as a support worker for a while. Previous to that, I've worked as an educator as well.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So, how long have you been doing that then?
I've worked as a support worker for over a year.
Okay.
Like 1 year. Yeah.
Excellent. And obviously, you like this kind of work. You're obviously very compassionate person, and to want to do this kind of work.
Yeah, my vision as a Nurse Next Door owner is to be known for making life better and creating memorable experiences through personalised support for people who are requiring extra care in my community.
Right, and it's in the Canterbury Bankstown area, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Is there any restriction on sort of where you take clients from, or do you go all over Sydney, or are you just confined to the local area?
The areas that I'm working around is the inner west and the Bankstown, Liverpool areas. Those are basically and the suburbs around. So.
And is it a 24-hour service?
It is. Yep. Yeah, it's a 24-hour service.
My goodness, you must really be run off your feet then by the sound of things.
Yes, we're very busy, yep.
Gosh. And
It's a good thing.
Exactly. And tell me, just what sort of things have you been doing? How have you been helping people? You in particular?
Yeah, we help people around basically the needs around showering. Some people are need basic needs, personal care. Some only.
Do you
meal
find that
preparation.
do you find that a difficult thing with the personal care side?
No, that's one of the basic things.
Yes.
And now with COVID, some people only need companionship. Like they like someone to sit with them and talk to them.
So you become like a friend to them. Is that right?
Yes, our team, our care team, we have nurses, caregivers, and support workers. They would just spend the time with them, however they like to spend it. Sit down, watch a movie, go out for a walk. That's there for the companionship. And other clients would be more in the complex side. They would need a nurse for the clinical side, and that's what we send them a nurse. Depending on their needs, we provide the service they need.
Have you always had this sort of inner wish to help people?
I love to help people. This is always in me.
Yes.
Even before I started looking into starting with the Nurse Next Door, I love to help people in my community. So that's when I really thought of becoming the owner of Nurse Next Door in Sydney.
Do you find that it takes a lot out of you in regard to, you might go out to someone who is in need of sort of great care, as you say, with the personal side of things, showering, etc. Do you often sort of come home and say, oh gosh, that was a very exhaustive type of day, particularly if you have a lot of people like that?
No, never.
No?
It's people that work in this sector would understand. The smile they give you, and if you go to the same client for a while and they wait for you, some of those clients would sit on their doorstep to wait for you.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? So they're waiting for you to come.
It's beautiful. It's
Yes.
beautiful. You build this relationship between you and the clients, which is really the most important thing of this whole job.
Yeah, it sounds to me like with the COVID situation that it's you're only going to get busier by the sound of things, as more and more people either come into that particular age bracket or become disabled or whatever. You're only going to become busier by the sound of things.
Yes, because some of the COVID positive cases get rejected from hospitals as well. So they call us asking for nurses just to check on their temperature or what's going on. Do they really need to go to hospital? It is getting really hard at the moment, yeah.
It's becoming, by the sound of it, it's a real responsible job, that very, very responsible.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Now, I was going to ask you, is it sort of a bit of a lonely existence for you, or do you find, when I say lonely, I mean as far as you with your, I imagine that it takes up a lot of your time, so you're not able to be out with your friends maybe as often as you can be because probably you're on call, are you?
I'm on call 24/7. Yeah, all week. We do have care managers, which is senior nurses. We send them to our clients to check on them, and they're on call as well. But as the owner of Nurse Next Door, I am on call 24/7.
Yes. What did you when you were young? Did you ever sort of think to yourself, "I'm going to be in this situation where I'm going to be helping people like this"?
Not as far as this, to be honest. Didn't think of it that way, to go that far.
Yes.
Love helping people. I would go out of my way and help anyone in the street if they're struggling. I would love to help, even if it would put me in a situation, like struggling situation. I would love to help anyone, but I wouldn't think that I was going to go that far.
No.
And I'm happy with it. It's keeping me busy, like really, really busy, but it's a nice thing. At the end of the day, you're knowing that you're making people's lives better.
Yes.
That's the best part of it.
Yes, because it's a special calling what you've gone into.
Yes, it is.
And what does your family think about that?
They're very happy and proud.
I'm sure they are. So,
thank you.
What I was going to say to you, I guess by the sound of it, as I say, we're going to see Nurse Next Door really sort of expand as this. What sort of future do you see for it? Because did it start in Melbourne? Is that where it started? This
yes.
concept? Yes, and
yes,
how is it? How is it? Is it sort of grown quite a bit in Melbourne? Do you know?
Yes, it is growing really fast in Melbourne and Queensland and other states as well. And I started. I'm the first one in Sydney. Launched 1st of December. Very soon, Michael is the next franchise partner, and he's launching in Bride as well. So it's growing really fast. Yeah.
Yes. Wow. That's incredible. Well, I suppose before we get too far into this into our conversation, we should, if anybody wants to get in touch with you, what's the best number to get you on?
The best number is 1300 100 247.
Okay. I've got a different number for you here. I've got 1300 011 247.
You've got my direct number.
Oh, that's your direct number. Okay, so we'll give you the other number again because the
other number, because the other number is a 24/7. We have a care services service, which is a 24/7 service. Anyone can call anytime if they have questions or they want to ask about our services. This is a 24/7 service. They can call anytime.
I see. Oh, that's fine. Good. Also. I think I've covered most of the points with you. Is there anything that you'd like to add about the service that you do?
Those are our services.
Yes.
We're aiming to be the best service providers in Sydney and in Australia. So good luck to you.
Yes, good, very, very good luck with that. Yes, and what sort of comments or feedback have you heard from the people that you've helped so far?
We're getting really good feedback, to be honest, because a lot of our clients would ask for a nurse sometimes. They're just coming out of hospital and they need a nurse. Then they realize they're not really doing really well. They would ask for a caregiver to help them around the house or to do some personal care, help them shower. They just had a surgery, or so they would ask for other services. So they're happy that they can access all the services with the same provider.
Yes, that's very, very good, isn't it? Yep. Very, very good.
Yeah,
so by the sound of it, you're getting referrals then?
Yes, yeah, we are.
Excellent. All right, look, Amal, thank you very much for talking with me. I really appreciate that. And
thank you
please
for having me.
That's no trouble at all. And we wish you lots of luck with that. And please continue on your good work. And maybe we can speak to you again down the track. And you can tell us, you can update us about what's been happening with Nurse Next Door.
Yep, for sure. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And all the best to you.
A lot.
Bye-bye now.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
All the best to you too. Thanks. Bye. Bye.